right, Cancer. Expect somebody to pop up and send you a message. They may come off, or maybe this is you, Cancer, sending off a message. It could be, especially if you're a masculine. But it's like, okay, well, I balance my emotions now. I had some type of anxiety about new love, or I had some type of anxiety about, you know, getting married or reaching some type of milestone, and I needed I needed time, I needed patience. Somebody's coming back towards you. And this is somebody that you met. Either y'all had some type of, like, you assumed that this was going to be like some type of tricking situation. They gave you the impression they was going to trick on you, whether they did or not. Or it's like you just got the impression that this person was only here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, what's going on for Cancer in the next 72 hours? Again, there's some type of anxiety here. You could be bored, and this could be making you anxious. You honestly could be looking at different love options. It's like, oh, I should have picked that one. This could have been a friend or just somebody that was in your community, somebody that was like in the area. It's like, oh yeah, I live close to so and so, or I visit so and so, and you know, maybe we can meet up, or whatever the case may be. Something about the mountains could be important. Maybe they live in a different climate than you. And so it's kind of like, I'm bored with this option. I'm bored with this love. But at the same time, I don't really know if I want new love, because the person that I'm looking at, it seems like they look like a shiny penny. Yeah, you may feel like you made the wrong decision. But there are love options, especially if you are single. There are people out here that wants to celebrate and or collaborate with you. You honestly could be anxious about that too. Maybe you got so stuck and so comfortable being single that you're like, you know what? I feel like people are going to come towards me for my finances or what I created. They're going to want to try to manipulate me and, you know, just celebrate me for whatever reason. But I feel like you would have some type of success. You honestly may have a friend that set you up with somebody. Or maybe you're going to like a friend celebration. It's like, okay, well, you know, I don't really care about love, but I'm going to go to my friend's marriage, or I'm going to go towards so-and-so and so, like, you know, a past event, or just something that's fun. There's some type of celebratory event that you go towards. And you're not really expecting anything out of it, because you feel like, you know, all the past people that you've dealt with, things didn't really change. But you're going to meet someone there. This person's going to be confident. And it's like this person is not really controlling. They're kind of just going with the flow. They may have some type of grief and or sadness to them. Maybe there's still something that they're holding on to, where they're unable to make a decision, but they're still, like, you know, trying to be responsible or dependable somehow, some way when it comes to their lifestyle. Yeah. And you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to go over towards them right now. They seem a little overwhelmed, or they just seem like they're bothered. And then they do something like that steps outside of the box. And you're like, oh, wait, maybe this person is actually kind of, you know, sensitive. Maybe this person is actually kind of soft or sweet, or whatever the case may be. And you're like, maybe this is a possibility. And you're like, you know what? I don't really know how I feel, but I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to go over this person and talk to them. And then I feel like at some point in time you kind of get confused, or they're confused on who you are, you're confused on, and then the conversation ends. But then somehow, some way, you guys reach out to each other, and then this turns into a relationship. It does. It becomes something that you both start to work on. And because you guys work and pay attention to so detailed to each other so well, you're both going to want to defend it. And you're going to master some type of relationship. It's like, oh, shit. I just fucked around and fell in love. Like, I wasn't even expecting this. There could be also someone in your family. I don't know if they have car issues, or just something about them moving. The way that they move is not in the best way at the moment. This could be giving you some type of anxiety. They come off as someone who's single. It's like, oh yeah, I have everything I need. I'm, you know, whatever the case may be, I'm good. But at the same time, you feel like they're overwhelmed. They're working on building some type of legacy or foundation for themselves, or whatever the case may be, and they, you know, are good at whatever it is they do. But at the same time, it's like they need some type of support that they're not asking for. Something is slowing down with them, especially emotionally, and maybe you're confused on what to say and or how to come in and help them. If this is not your child, this could be how a parent is feeling about you. Okay. Somebody could be going into some type of financial issues, though, just FYI. It does not have to be you. It's like somebody goes from like they have overly enough, like they're not worried about their finances, and then it reduces a little bit, like they have to pay. Let's say like they got $1,300 in their account, example. Then they like, oh, rent, fuck, I got this random ass bill, or something happened to my car, I got a ticket, or whatever the case may be. I gotta pay $500. Okay, cool, I got this, but I still got this in my account. Okay, good. But then something else happens, and it's like, damn, okay, shit, I ain't got but $200 now. Like what now? There's something that stresses somebody out about their finances or their job. Something about directions could be important too, like northeast, or maybe you're traveling somewhere. This could be a Libra, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, the initials N or E. Okay? Confirmations. Somebody also could want to work with you because they feel like you're a master at what you do, but you may have to do something for yourself or continue to do something by yourself, even in the moments that you feel like you're unstable or whatever the case may be. Okay, I told you somebody has some car issues, a car tow, so it may not be a car ticket, but it may be like somebody parked where they wasn't supposed to park or whatever the case may be, and they gotta give out money very quickly. Okay, they do know you very well. Somebody is still there for a reason. So if you like, well, why are you still going and deal with your ex, or why are you still talking to your baby mama, or why is it you're there for a reason. You need to make a decision. Some type of decision will benefit you in the end. Somebody could have been behind some type of false reports and or fake documents, using a CPN or using someone else's information. Something is not changing when it comes to a situation for them if they were, okay? Someone's interested, but they're not going to play the game. So if you're going to go towards them, you need to be honest about yourself and or what you're wanting, okay? If you just want a one-night stand, then tell them that. Maybe they'd be open to it. But at the point that they feel like, no, this person got bad intentions, they're going to run the other way. You could be having some type of body aches and or pains. Either you or someone else does. There's some type of expansion at work. Okay, but someone again could be feeling like they're in the hot seat. If you sell something, that you're gonna be able to sell some type of new products, or you're starting something and you're buying new products. It's like, okay, well, I'm starting my own business. I need some type of equipment or whatever the case may be. There's just no way around it. You got to spend the money to make the money. Okay, it may just annoy you for a little bit, but it is what it is. Somebody's not making a decision by themselves, so they got people in their ear. Okay, it just is what it is. You don't need to call someone back. Again, somebody's committed to someone or in some type of false marriage just for the hell of it. They could be sending private messages, or there's private messages being sent about them, especially if they're a boss or a supervisor. Relationships, yes, should feel like work, but not slavery. Okay? Also, you need to stop spending money today.